Hello friends, hope you all are doing great. This is Shubham and welcome to my YouTube channel Code with Crazy. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about how to insert the multiple records into a SQL table by using the single insert into statement. So these things we are going to discuss in this session. Before watching of my this session, please give a look for my previous sessions where I discuss about the basic concept of the SQL. Also in previous session I discuss about how to insert the multiple row of data in a single SQL table by using the multiple insert into statements. So you will get the better understanding for these upcoming sessions. So let's see for today's session. So as we know that insert into statement are used to insert the multiple row of data or a single row of data in a SQL table by using the insert into statements. Typically, the insert multiple rows into a table, you would use multiple insert into statements or loop to iterate through the data and insert each row one by one. However, the SQL provides the more efficient way that to insert multiple rows at once by using the single insert into statements with the help of the values clause. So here by performing the practical operations, you will get the better understanding that how to insert the multiple rows into a single SQL table by using the single insert into statement. So for performing the practical demonstration, let's see in a SSMS server or SQL server. So here I am going to explain by representing the one example of employee table. So my employee table contain total four columns that ID, name, age, and salary. So first I am going to create my table schema. So after the creating a table schema, I am going to insert the three row of data in my table based on the respective columns and data types. So first I will create my table schema. So my table statement. First I will create a table by using the create table statement. So here you can see that my this statement started with the create table keyword. After that I use one specified table name that is employee, and after that inside the parentheses I use the comma separated set of columns along with their data types. Here you can see that my ID column contain the integer data types, name column contain the varchar data types, age column contain the integer data types, and salary column contain the varchar data types. So based on these respective column names and data types, I am going to insert the data like I am getting idea that which kind of data I need to insert at the time of the inserting the records in a table. So first by selecting this whole statement and after the clicking on the execute tab, I am going to create a schema for the my table. So here you can see that my command is completed successfully. Now I have to see like what are the schema is created for this employee table. Does this schema is created in this demo database or not? So for that I am going to use the select statement. By with the help of select statement, I am easily able to see that whether my schema is get created in my database or not. So after the selecting this statement and click on this execute tab, I am able to see that my schema is existing database or not. So here you can see that my query is executed successfully, and even whatever the schema I created by using the create table statement, the schema is get created in my database. So now I have to insert the multiple row of data, like total three row of data in my employee table based on the respective column names and data types. So for that I need to use the insert into statements. So first I will start my statement along with the insert into keyword. After that I will specify one table name which is already exist in my database. After that I will take the column names for my table. So which I taken at the time of the creation of the table schema. So first I will use this column names which can make a sense at the time of the inserting the records in my table. After that I will use the values clause. This by this values clause I am getting at the time of the inserting the row of data in my columns based on the respective column names. So values here I am going to insert the row of data. So you can get idea that based on the respective columns which kind of data I am going to add here or insert here. So first for the ID column I will add the one. After that name I will take the Shubham. For the age, I will take 23, and I will take the salary for the employee. So here you can see that here in this first set of parentheses, I taken the comma separated values based on the respective column names and data types. So now like that, I have to add total three row of data for this employee table. So for and even this one set of parentheses represent as a one row in my table. So like that, I have to put this total set of parentheses at three times. So by the help of that, I can get idea that I am adding total three row of data in my table. So now I have to like as I already discussed that each set of parentheses contain the one row. Now I have to separate each and every row for my table. So for that I am going to use comma here, and now I had my as according to me that my table must be contain the unique record as according to my requirements. So I will change here ID as according to my requirements. Here you can add any records as according to your requirements. If you want to set the duplicate record, you can put there. Even if you want to change the records, you can do that. It's totally depend on you like which kind of data you need to add based on the respective data type. So here you can see that I change all the data in my set of parentheses. Now I have to execute this whole insert into statement for the inserting the records in my table. So after the selecting this whole insert into statement, I will click on this execute tab. So here you can see that total three rows are affected in my table, and even it at the end it's showing that like completion time and at each time you inserted all this record in your table. So these all things are it's showing at adding a message pop up. So now I have to see like what are the rows are affected in my employee tables. Does these all rows are available or not, or exist or not? So for that I am going to use I'm going to use list statement. By the help of that I can able to retrieve all the uh, rows from my table. So first I will select this statement. After that I will click on the execute tab. So here you can see that my query is executed successfully, and even whatever the rows I added at the time of the creation of tables and inserting the records in tables, so all rows are affected in my table. Even it's showing that for ID column contain total three records, name contain three, like that all the columns contain the respective records. So and even at the left corner it's showing that the SR number, like how many records we added in our table. So this all things is showing. So this all things for the inserting the multiple row of data in by using the single insert into statement in a particular SQL table, that is import table, which is already created in a database. And there is always one note that my database must be contain the unique table name, that we can't at the time of the creation of table we can't use the duplicate like a table name. Like consider I will show here by the help of one example. So consider as I copy the above statement and after I will paste here. Now I am doing some changes in my like here I do changes that ID one and all things. And now I am going to by selecting the statement and click on the execute tab. So here it can showing that at the end that there is already an object name employee in the database. So that's the thing that my database must be contain the like a unique table name, that we can't add the duplicate table name for our database. So this all for the today's session. I hope you got the better understanding that how to insert the multiple row of data by using the single insert into statement in a particular table. So that's all for today's session. So I hope you like this video. So thanks for watching. Show your support by liking this video and subscribe to our channel and turning on notification for more upcoming updates. So see you in next session. Bye bye.